agree that there would be a wash your mouth out with soap prize. Yes, you have to come up. Here is the complexity this evening. Ours is not, we discovered, a wash your mouth out with soap. It's wash your hands off with soap. This is for Samantha Kupferberg.
in kind of an embarrassing way, and that was Robbie Lyman's The Hollow Road. Really, you're a loser. And then just because I thought, you don't make any noise. Back that ass up into my heart. That felt good, Professor Crawford. And now, the dishonorable mentions. The first dishonorable mention tonight goes to Edward A. Rueda, my namesake.
From 3 days, thank you.
The next dishonorable mention goes tonight to McLeod Richardson. And the next, the third goes to Emily Kaddish, the Washington Timing. Number 4, to Michael Lipowitz, there were no STDs.
Yeah!
And now, what you've all been waiting for.
The crap.
Tonight's second runner-up is Eli Grover. And he's going to shoot you here. Let me warn you with a poem. Accepting his stead. First runner-up, Maria Lamarca, Around the World in 8 And tonight's winner,
Once upon a midnight shade, while I pondered Homer's Iliad in Butler 409, where many studious student flocks, as I studied, nearly sleeping, suddenly I heard a beeping. As if someone creeping into my inbox. Some email, I reflected, creeping into my inbox. Let me open my box. I never shall forget it. I had spent the day on Reddit, reading subthreads I regretted just as soon as they were read. For each item there uploaded seemed as though some ill adverted, as if unseen spirits upvoted my perplexity and dread. Vainly had I trolled through Reddit, seeking to assuage my dread, dreading more with every thread. And the gloom that o'er me fleeted found discourse in what I tweeted, though my tweets were idle fancies, lacking skill and lacking art, for my soul with woe was fettered. Of my troubles I had twittered, but no 140 letters each could tell the slightest part. Here I tweeted, 70 letters could not tell the slightest part. Hashtag, I am sick at heart. Now, reading this new email, sender, said I, male or female, truly am I piqued to learn what you think your email talks. Therefore, though I did just get it, in a moment I'll have read it, and no longer will I let it lie unread in my inbox. But I'll read it right this minute. Here I go into my inbox. No new mail, quoth my inbox. Much perturbed and much outmuted, long I wondered what I viewed it. Had I heard some other MacBook beat in others at home walls? Or had Reddit so impaired me that each passing whisper scared me, that each flitting fancy flared me with the horror that appalls, horror of imagined peeping that affrightens and appalls? Or was I just tripping balls? Back into my chair I slumbered, quite nonplussed and rather stunted, when again I heard a noise that scared me halfway out my socks. Surely there is no mistaking that this noise my Gmail's making augurs some new email breaking briskly into my inbox. Let me cool my jets a moment while I check my peanut box. Here I opened my inbox. Now indeed there was no error, and my bosom froze with terror as I read the baleful email, curious and queer to see. Minxie Kitten Rainbow Glitter is now following you on Twitter. Strange, quoth I. I've never met her, yet this girl is following me. Never met this girl, and yet on Twitter now she's following me? I will solve this mystery. Scarcely had I time to wonder when my thoughts were broken asunder by a private message underwritten straight from her to me. Sweet my love, she quoth, my dearest, tremble not at thy fears, for the fears which touch me nearest must I needs unfold to thee. Thou alone canst save me, love, from dangers yet unknown to thee, if thou listen patiently. Much I marveled how this stranger tweeted tweets of love and danger, how she spoke as she did love me, though her name to me was new. Still my heart with woe was laden, yet could I ignore a maiden crying out in tones afraid, in desperate plight, my help to sue? Could I turn my back on such a desperate plea, my help to sue? Quoth I, Miss, what may I do? I am a Nigerian princess. How you are a man of sense, and soon to be advanced in rank, for I have 100 million USD in silver bullion, plus another $250 billion cash in a Nigerian bank, 10% of which, if you will transfer to a Western bank, shall be yours, your help to thank. Ah, quoth she, but there have been troubles, for the king was caught by rebels, sold to pirates, shipped to Malta, extradited to Peru, but they knew not of his treasure, rich, divine, surpassing measure, which, now mine, would be my pleasure partially to share with you. Fully 10%, my darling, shall I freely share with you, if for me this thing you do. Simply send some information, passwords, auto registration, bank card, PIN, and routing number to your US bank account, passport, social, others needed, deeds to all the homes you stayed in, records of the tax you paid, and every year's issued account, and $1,000 for initial fees. 'Twill hardly count, once you have the full amount. Wretch, quoth I fear ya, keep thee off from me, I fear ya. Tell me no more of Nigeria and thy father's kingly store. Take thy spam from off my Twitter, Minxie Kitten Rainbow Glitter. Leave me my forebodings bitter, unmolested to endure. Leave my Twitter feed in peace, that I my sufferings may endure. Quoth the lady, but there's more. For singles, check out discount drugs for shingles. Looking to enlarge your member? Lose 10 pounds in just 2 days. You've been pre-selected for a pleasure cruise to Bora Bora. Make that Mr. Right adore you in these 7 simple ways. Cosmo's steamy tips will make him yours in 7 sexy ways. Tips to set your man ablaze. Wretch, thy tweets are bitter, take thy spam from off my Twitter. Yet her tweetings ever faster, ever more insistent came. Watch both ads in just 3 hours, pills to enhance your sexual powers, longer answers, well-end hours, Rob Lowe's sex tape, what's your game? Anything you wish, I offer, only tell me, what's your game? Tell me true, I know no shame. Fiend, I cried, her tweets despising, pledge my organs, no resizing, hateful are thy compromising, leaking sex tapes of celebs, by the devil that begat thee, by the 4chan that spat thee, by my soul the dreads jack thee, back into thy interwebs, back thou spider, snare me naughty thy pernicious interwebs. Naughty pics of dirty goods. I and she, her vows repeating, still is tweeting, and her tireless spam pursues me like a fury loosed from hell. And I start awake from sleeping, haunted by the incessant weeping, like a ghostly music keeping rhythm with the graveyard bell. And my gravestone, grimly sleeping beneath the totem graveyard bell, shall we #FMN.